Well, I messed up. I'll address that first things first. I went to just trim my beard a little bit. I bought a beard trimmer. I put the clippers on. Thought I put the right length on. I didn't. I started doing a little bit just right here. And oh, it was already so bad. By the time I got half my face, I realized it was going to be way too short. It was splotchy. I tried just getting it down to even just fuzz. It wasn't working, so I had to shave it all off. I can't believe how young I look right now. Everything's a lot colder, but it's smooth. I feel like my face just lost like 5 inches to it. But the beard will be back. Give it a week. It's gonna come back. And now I wanted to do a little list today. I figured why not? I was listening to a lot of songs. I was jamming out all day, putting my book aside, and wanted. I'm looking at all these top 10 music lists, and one I wanted to do was that I didn't really see out there because it's always best this, best that. It's songs I hate by artists that I like. The type of songs where if you're at that concert and they start playing on it, that's your cue to go to the bathroom. Now, most of these are at fault because overplayed on the radio. I don't know how other radio stations are where you live, but our classic rock station here, or even, okay, half of our radio stations here in Kelowna literally play 70s, 80s, 90s on repeat. But it's like the same 60s, 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s songs, you know? Like the same repeat of patio lanterns, living on a prayer, you know. But I like most of the songs. But every now and then there's a few that they play where I'm like, oh, come on, this band has so many other songs better than this. Or something I used to do when I was younger, I'd find bands that had were like one hit wonders, like Warrant or Europe, and I'd find a full album, listen to the whole thing. Some of them actually have some really good hidden stuff that it'd be refreshing to hear on the radio. And so yeah, that's where most of these songs come from. Other ones are just kind of departures from the band's regular sound, or ones that I just do not enjoy. I didn't include artists that I hate and then just put one of their songs. Like I'm just not a Radiohead fan at all. I think he's whiny. I didn't include genres that I don't really care for. I'm just not the biggest alternative fan. I'm not really a grunge guy. People know I'm mostly into rock, heavy metal type, but of course modern pop in there too because everybody loves that. And so the very first one I wanted to put on there is Queen, Under Pressure. The reason why I don't like the song, whenever it comes on the radio, I'm like, oh, they're about to play Ice Ice Baby. And it's not Ice Ice Baby. Now, it's Under Pressure still a good song, but it is not Ice Ice Baby. Okay? That could be the millennial in me speaking, but it's just a more fun song, and there's tons of good Queen ones. It's the only good Vanilla Ice one. I could rap along to it, but no, it's Queen Under Pressure. Next song up is All of My Love by Led Zeppelin. I love Led Zeppelin, but I feel this is their worst song. I never liked it from the first time I heard it. It was on one of the last greatest hits collections, and the radio is only playing this one when Stairway is so close. Oh, come on. I just do not like it. It's very whiny for Led Zeppelin, in my opinion. Next one is just all of Eminem's new album. I had to go bulk on this one. I would have just picked one song, but I miss the old Slim Shady. Now I just watched an interview of Eminem saying how people say, oh, he should go back to Slim Shady, but when he does it, people are like, oh, it's sad seeing an old man do that. Make an old Slim Shady. It's not that. But then he's an amazing artist, and I'll enjoy his older music, but his newer stuff, it just doesn't speak to me. It's not as fun. It's not as enjoyable. More lyrically clever, though, that's for sure. Next up, Michael Jackson's The Way You Make Me Feel. I just don't like the notes he hits on it. I don't like the beat. I don't like the notes. It's just, I'm not a fan of that one. And again, it's really overplayed on the radio. Another one is Rush, Closer to the Heart. Oh, I love Rush. I like all the heavier stuff. But this one, I just don't like it. It just seems so slow, and the drums on it aren't that good. And when we're talking about Rush, you need good drums. And last but not least, one of my all-time favorite bands, AC/DC. Love them. You Shook Me All Night Long. I don't like the song. Maybe I heard it too many times as a kid. Again, too many times on the radio. It's different from their normal sound. And it's just something about it. I just don't like it. When I saw them live, I knew that song was coming. I still enjoyed it. But I'm like, oh, man, they played like 20 songs that night. The other 19 were like, yeah, man, that one just kind of killed it for me. So yeah, that is my list. What are some songs by artists you love, but songs you just hate by them? Comment below. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and like the video. Thank you all so much.